Hello, good afternoon. My name is Anile Ezugo Israel, and this is the dashboard I created for Blitz Analytics. I used Microsoft Excel to create this dashboard. As you can see, it's very interactive. It is a travel insurance data sales and commission report. As you can see here, the total number of agency was 16. We had 16 agencies with 26 product names, making a total net sales of $2,577,496 and a total commission of $621,228. As you can see here on my visual CAD is here. So now to the top four agencies by net sales and commission. You can see here, based on commission, you can see there that the EPX had a negative commission. You can see that's why it's minus here. It had a negative commission, but for sales, it made a whole lot. So it was the highest based on sales. So it made $1,143,650. As you can see here on my dashboard. Next to C2B. C2B made $169,747 in commission. And for sales, it made $651,984. As you can see here, the yellow represents some of net sales, and the green represents some of commission and values. The next is CWT, $277,826, $277,826 on commission. So as you can see here, it made a whole lot, and $369,290 on sales. You can see here, you can see my market here. Then JZI, they made $74,471 in commission. Then they made $204,617 on sales. So these are the top five agencies by net sales and commission. It's represented here on my dashboard. Okay, top five product category by highest claims. You can see here, the cancellation had the highest, which is at 18,630 claims. Next to two-way comprehensive, which had one 13,158. To rental, which had 8,580. To basic plan and to bronze plan. So these are the top five product categories by highest claims. Okay, now to the distribution channel by net sales and commission. And you can see here that the online distribution channel is high compared to offline. So which means customers should be encouraged to patronize and do business offline to achieve an even what's it called, distribution in commission and in sales. So as you can see here, online on commission, it's $611,222. Sales, 2 million plus. For offline, for commission, $10,005. For sales, $40,580. It's low compared to the online distribution channel. Now to the product name by age category. Yes, you can see here the adult population, they are doing more, so it's on the high. It is at 63%. The patronage on the adult population is high compared to other age groups, followed by the seniors, which is 16%, young adults 15%, and the elderly 6%. Yes, so now to the top five destinations by most sales. You can see here that Singapore had the most sales, which is at $770,113, followed by the United States, Australia, China, Thailand. You can see here the number of sales, total number of sales they made, represented on my dashboard. Now to the gender distribution by claims filed, you can see here for the unknown gender, the unknown genders are the ones that they're neither male nor female. So um, they did not indicate their gender, which is not good for business. Gender identification is very important for business. It's good for business and it's good for good record keeping. So um, you can see here unknown is way too high compared to the male and female. So it needs to be addressed and it should be made important. It should be very important for customers um, to identify themselves, whether they're male or female. So you can see here male 9,347 claims and female 8,872. So the unknown needs to be addressed so that customers should be either male or female. So this shouldn't be here. It's a negative trend and it's not good for business. Now to the top four duration of service products by net sales and claims. You can see here, and two-way comprehensive is on the high end sales. And you can see here that it had 13,158 claims. You can see here represents the basic plan and sales is high too, but it had 5,469 claims. You can see for cancellation plan, it's on the high too. You understand? So it's represented on my dashboard. Then for rental as well, it's here on my dashboard. So it's based on net sales and count of claims. So it's represented here on my dashboard. Now to the top five agencies by commission. You can see here the agencies with the highest commission, CWT being the highest, 277,826, followed by C2B, $169,747 in commission. JZI, you can see here, LWC, JWT, which the amount they made on commission. You can see here represented here on my dashboard. Now to my slicers, based on distribution channel. So if you want to check offline contribution based on the offline distribution channel, you can check here. It's still loading. So these are the offline contributions based on net sales, commission, by agencies, by product categories, by claims. You can see here for the offline distribution channel. You can see here by product category, by destinations. For the offline distribution channel, you can see Thailand is topping destinations by most sales. You can see here Malaysia, Singapore. Here you see Thailand is topping based on offline. For gender distribution, you can see here that the females are more based on claims compared to the males and the unknown gender. You can see here. So if we want to check for online, we can see here for gender distribution by claims filed, the unknown is more when it comes to the online distribution channel. Because Singapore is the highest here. EPX is on the high here too. So it's changing. Then if I want to check based on claims, this is my other slicer. So if I want to check on the no claims, if I want to check on the no claims, I'll come here based on claims and I'm checking for no. So this are the statistics for the no claims. You can see here. Then if I want to check for yes, then see bronze plan had the highest in terms of claims, product category, and in terms of the claims. So you can see here represented here on my dashboard. Okay, now to my insights. Like I said earlier, there are 16 agencies offering 26 product names, generating total net sales of 2,577,496 and a total commissions of $621,228. The top four agencies by net sales and commissions are EPX, C2B, CWT, and JZI. The top five product categories by number of claims: a cancellation plan, two-way comprehensive plan, rental vehicle excess insurance, basic plan, and bronze plan. The online distribution channel held the highest by commission and net sales, which is at $611,222 and 2,536,916, based on commission and sales, compared to the offline, which was the least, you can see here, respectively. So based on commission and sales. The adult age group purchased more by product category, contributing 63%, followed by the senior, 16%, and the young adult, 15, elderly, 6%, of which I feel and think it is a negative trend because in terms of insurance, I think the elderly ones, they need to be insured because their lifespan is short compared to the other age groups. So for me, the elderly not contributing more um, to the product name is a negative trend. So they need to contribute more, considering it is insurance and they really need insurance based on their age. And so it should be addressed. In the gender distribution of claims, for 45,107 claims, which was the highest, came from unknown genders. 9,347 claims recorded for males and 8,872 claims for females. The top five destinations by most sales were Singapore, the United States, Australia, China, and Thailand. The top four products on net sales and claims were two-way comprehensive basic plan, cancellation plan, and rental vehicle excess insurance. Top five agencies by commission were CWT, C2B, JZI, LWC, and JWT. Now to my recommendations. I've recommended that the elderly should contribute more to the product name because the contribution is low compared to other age groups and age categories because they need it more because we're talking about insurance here, so they should take it serious. So now the least agencies like CSR and CWH should double their efforts with the sole aim of generating more revenue by sales and commission because performances like this can affect them in the long run and even lead to them exiting the business. Yes, least agencies. They should do more in terms of getting more clients to get patronage. It can lead to them exiting the business. Yes, it's bad for business and it can affect your business in the short term and in the long term in terms of revenue, in terms of sales. So it needs to be addressed. Customers should be encouraged to make use of the offline channel, considering the low rate of commission and sales. Prices can be discounted to attract and encourage the usage of offline channels. Most definitely. As you can see, the online distribution channel is more customers make use of the online distribution channel, and which is it's not bad, but there need to be an even contribution both on the online distribution channel and the offline distribution channel. So it needs to be even. The difference here is too much. You can see here the difference level is too much, way too much. So they can be customers can be given at a discounted price, especially when they use the offline distribution channel. It would help and increase the level of patronage over time. Too many claims can affect a business in the long run in terms of legal actions, reputational damages, and business disruptions. So the rate of claims should be decreased, most definitely. As you can see here, cancellation is on a high. The rate of claims are too much for cancellation, two-way insurance, rental, basic plan. So which is not good for business. It is a bad signal for business. It can affect a business in the short term and the long term, in terms of legal actions, reputational damages, and business disruption. So the rates of claims should be reduced drastically. Yes. Okay, the adult age group buys more of the products compared to other groups, like I said, which calls for more targeted campaigns in order to increase patronage and an even contribution of products across those age groups. Like I said, the elderly needs to do more because this is insurance we're talking about here, so they need it more. Even if, yes, all age groups need insurance, but I think that the elderly needs it more than the other age groups. So they need to be an even contribution across age groups. As you can see here, 63% is more compared to the elderly, which is 6%. It's too high, not just on the elderly, but for seniors and the young adult as well. So it's the difference level is too high compared to adult, which is at 63%. And finally, a good marketing strategy, a good marketing and advertising strategy should be put in place in destinations with the least sales, um, like Zambia, Korea, and Angola, most definitely. Those are the least destinations with the least sales and which needs to be addressed. With Egypt, yes, so those are the least um, destinations with least sales, Zambia, Korea, Angola. It needs to be addressed to boost patronage and boost sales. So those are my recommendations. Thank you so much for listening and do have a wonderful day.